ILA President Harold Daggett opened the final day of our 54th Quadrennial Convention in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Good morning, delegates, sisters and brothers, ladies and gentlemen. I trust we all enjoyed the gala banquet last evening. Welcome to the final day of our 54th convention.
Before the elections began, Stephen Cotton, General Secretary with the International Transport Workers Federation, made these remarks.
This union is crucial to us. We have over 700 ITF affiliates, but you're in the top 30. Size, power, and influence. And you are so important to the ITF, not just historically, but for the next generation, because you bring a determination to fight and to battle. Long live the ILA, long live the ITF, together we stand.
Yes, we do.
Then, the convention got down to business and began elections to the ILA's executive board. First up, the nomination for president.
With great honor that I proudly nominate my cousin and brother, Harold Daggett, to the position of president of the International Longshoremen Association.
I'd like to second the nomination for my father, Harold Daggett, for president of the International Longshoremen Association. He is a true leader, not because of his power, but because of his ability to empower others. A man who bleeds ILA. I'm so proud to call you my leader, but I'm prouder to call you my dad. I love you.
It gives me great pleasure to cast the unanimous vote for this convention for the election of Harold J. Daggett as president of the ILA. Kind of lost for words. I can tell you this, though, from the top of my head to my toes, I'm ILA all the way. I will fight, like I always say, for that guy out on the pier, right down to the sweeper. We are the most highly respected union in the world, and we haven't had a strike since 1977, and I'm looking to take this into the future, and I'm not looking to lose not one man, and I want the protection of automation, and if they can do that, they'll wind up with one hell of a contract, and we'll get this productivity moving. I love you, God bless you, and thank you so much.
Next, Jerry Owens nominated Stephen Knott as Secretary-Treasurer.
There is no finer man to fill the position as Secretary-Treasurer of the International than Stephen Knott. And I'll bring him up. My nomination is for him.
Harold, I'm so happy to be here for the next 4 years with you. What you did in these past 4 years, no one could have done but you. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for this opportunity, and I promise you to give it all I got for the next 4 years.
Benny Holland had the honor of nominating Dennis Daggett for the office of Executive Vice President.
When you talk to his members, when you talk to management, they have nothing but the highest respect for him. It gives me great pleasure to stand here and place in the nomination the name of Dennis Daggett as your next Executive Vice President.
It gives me great pleasure to cast the unanimous vote of this convention for the election of Dennis Daggett as Executive Vice President of the ILA.
I thank each and every one of you, the delegates in this great union, and our ACD and international executive officers, our both executive councils, for not only the support today, but for the continued support throughout my career. We as the ILA need to take the lead. And I have the energy to help this international do that. And starting today, this ILA is going to take charge in bringing social and economic justice not only to the longshore industry, but to the middle class as a whole. Thank you. May God bless you all, and may God bless the ILA.
Wilbur Rowell was then nominated and elected General Vice President.
This is a great honor for me this morning to put the name of nominations of General Vice President of Wilbur Rowell.
He's a great leader, and he's going to be a great leader in the future on our team. I love you, Wilbur. I couldn't be more happier than you joining our team. God bless you and your family.
I stand before you as the first black man to have this position. but I say that to say, it says a lot about this union.
Next, the convention elected John Baker as general organizer and Jim Paller and Alan Robb as assistant general organizers.
I just want to thank Harold and our executive board here, because we're on the move and there ain't nobody going to touch us.
Harold, I'm glad to be on this team. I'm glad I got your confidence, because I wouldn't be here without it. And I'm looking forward to working with everybody here.
The real thanks that I want to give goes out to this delegation and all the guys on the pier. I just want to say thanks again. God bless you. God bless this great country. God bless the ILA.
Willie Seymour stood up to nominate Benny Holland as Executive Vice President Emeritus.
So I'm standing here given this opportunity to put into nomination Executive Vice President Emeritus of the International Longshoremen Association, Mr. Benny Holland, Jr.
This man, and I'm telling you right now, brought this ILA to where we are now, and I love him. Benny Holland.
You know, I love my Lord, and I love my wife and my family, and I love you guys. God bless you, and thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Once the executive officers were elected, the membership voted in 23 international vice presidents.
Virgil Maldonado.
Patrick Murphy.
William McNamara.
Clyde Fitzgerald.
Raymond Sierra.
Captain Donald J. Marcus.
William Ash.
Ronald Capri.
James O. Campbell.
Louis Pernice.
Michael Dickens.
Ken Riley.
Vincent Cameron.
Kerry Scott.
William Yaki.
Luis Gonzalez.
Vincent Cuzo.
John Healy.
Thomas M. Little.
Willie Seymour.
Angel Felipe Garcia.
John D. Baker, Jr.
Richard Kruger.
And so ends the International Longshoremen's Association's 54th Quadrennial Convention.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
Until my successor is duly elected and installed.
Until my successor is duly elected and installed.
You're all in.
Thanks, Michael.